All right, so now let's make our jigsaw with one of our slides from the previous assignment slides for learning. So in the assignment that we just did, each student got a copy of their own slide deck, and you completed a variety of tasks with that slide deck. So you ended up with your own slide about a country that you had selected to research. And what we want is a collaborative slide deck to show all of the different countries that we're going to research and study this year, or maybe that we studied and reported on, and it's our final slide. So we have that. So now the teacher has added a follow-up assignment, which is called Slides for Sharing. And instead of giving each of us our own copy of this, the teacher made it edit by everyone in the class. So we're going to open the slide deck and import our slide. Let's go. So click on Jigsaw Country Study slide, right? And now you've got your collaborative, and you have an example here that somebody had inserted, right? So everyone's going to get to put in their slide. So you click on Insert, File, click on File, Import Slides, and Google will search your whole Google Drive for all the slides, but that's what you've been most recently working on will be right there. So you select it. And then at that point, you select the single slide. So in this case, you're not bringing in your whole slideshow. The teacher just wants that single slide. Maybe it's your recap, and you import that one slide. Okay. And as a result, we end up with a collaborative slide deck. Now I'm just going to add on a few things here. Number one, you can require a conversation. So you have to go to somebody else's slide and you have to ask a question. In this case, I might want to know what kind of beer do they drink? What is it? I don't know. I want to ask this question. So I would click on the add comment. And for those of you who are like, why is she choosing beer for education? It just came up randomly and I didn't want to re-record this free video. So I'm going to ask, what is the type that is so popular? All right. And then that I'm posing that question to that student. And now that student can answer that question. And you can require a back and forth on a collaborative slide deck, which is kind of cool. Or it could be an edit by just a comment only. Like instead of everyone being able to edit, then you can change it to everyone can comment, et cetera, et cetera. So that's the idea behind the jigsaw is, let's say that you have teams of students working on different body systems, but then you want to bring it all into one deck called the human body systems. You name it, you can do it. It's enough to go on now that if you think about it as a teacher, I'm sure you can think of ways that students can create things and then bring it together. Now, let's say you wanted to share this. In my previous video, I showed you how you could make a slide deck public on the web, but watch this. You can click on File and you can publish this to the web. And then you can embed this in your website. So like every 3 seconds, it's going to change slides. So you start it and you restart it and you publish it. Click OK. And then with this link, you can copy it and I'll show you what it looks like. You can embed it into a browser, like a website. So I've done that. Or you can just share the link and people can watch the show. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So that concludes this activity. You don't need to turn anything in. Now you know how to do the collaborative jigsaw with slides for learning.